Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me for voting video number 371 in the incredible Mandela Effect voting video series. All right, so it's been officially 5 years now since getting slammed with the Mandela Effect. It was March 2016. I made that first video that I think has like 600,000 views on it. I can't recall exactly, but yeah, things have seemed to be picking up. I took a little hiatus and a well-needed break, but I was just looking, I thought I was doing videos again, but it looks like January 29th was the last voting video. Time is flying so fast. I can't believe it's 5 weeks since I did a video. Anyway, let's get into this one. So we're talking about the Heisman Trophy. Unfortunately, this is going to be mainly for fans of football and lovers of football, but even if you don't know anything about football, you should stick around and see what I have to show you because it just makes no sense. It's not logical what's going on here. So we'll listen to this first.
Where you almost predicted your own Heisman win by posing in the pose of the... Here, put the trophy in there just so for those who... Is that something that you knew you were going to do?
So here you see the trophy. And you see him doing the Heisman pose with his leg up in the air, which this is how I recall the trophy. I'm not 100% on that. I mean, it could have been my bad memory or whatever you want to say, but I just have a memory of the trophy like this. But this is how the trophy has always been. Both feet are planted firmly on the ground. I also wanted to say, before I go any further, I saw this on Brian Staveley's channel. I'll link his video up down below. He showed a lot of great reality residue for this one. So go ahead and check that out. There was this article, Why Can't Anyone Get the Heisman Pose Right? From November 2016. The first player I can remember doing the Heisman pose was Desmond Howard back in '91. He kind of popularized it. In the years since, a couple others have tried. Many have tried. And like Howard, they totally screw it up. Let's take a look. So here's Desmond Howard. And here's USC's Jackson with the leg up, arm off to the side, pretending to hold the football. Here's another Heisman Trophy winner. You notice everyone does it the same. Now here's the trophy. So I called up a family member who's a huge football fan and asked, if the trophy looked off. And then I showed him some of the images. And then he said, well, the images, he's aware that guys lift up a leg when doing the Heisman pose, but the trophy looks right to him. So I said, okay, well, any idea why the leg lift? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of odd. But yeah, the trophy looks fine. So I kind of had a hard time with that. Well, because I am experienced in the Mandela Effect in such a huge way that, I just can't take an explanation like that. I can't understand why someone would hold a trophy and do the incorrect pose. Now, I've had some explanations like, oh, well, this is more stylish. It looks better. It would be harder to do the actual pose. It just doesn't look right. And on top of that, I remember the trophy having this here, like football player in Heisman Trophy pose. He's in the pose. So that, this is how I remember the trophy being. I actually remember the trophy like this. So please vote on this. Please thumb this video up if you recall a Heisman Trophy right here with this stance on the actual trophy that's been around since 1935. If the trophy looks fine, please thumb the video down, but please do not vote if you're not aware of the trophy, which is given to the best college football player every year since 1935. And some people will say, oh, well, that's kind of a modern thing. They put a little twist on the trophy and lift a leg up. No, here's the, I don't have the year here, but I think this guy won it in the 40s. You could tell, look at the helmet, it's an old picture, and got the leg lift going on here with the trophy there. So here we go again, another Heisman Trophy winner. Got the leg up, holding the trophy. I called my childhood friend who, years ago, I got hit by the Mandela Effect. I called him up. I said, hey, how about this? And he didn't really seem to be on the same page with me with the Mandela Effect. He didn't seem to share the memories that I was bringing forth, but in the past year, it seems like we've clicked a little more with the Mandela Effect, talking on Facebook and stuff. And so I figured I'd go ahead and reach out and ask him about this here. So this is the response I got back when I sent him a picture of the trophy, and then I sent him, some images of guys doing it wrong. This is what he said.
The trophy's off, dude. That's not right. Not even close.
So I sense that, have talked to him a little further, and he says, hey, I was going to get a tattoo of the Heisman Trophy with some other stuff, and so I'm pretty familiar with the trophy, and it looks wrong. And, so it's typical with the Mandela Effect to have people see this guy doing the Heisman pose and then seeing the trophy and not being able to swallow the pill and actually deal with the fact that, okay, my whole reality, my whole understanding of life is not what I thought it was, if I accept the fact that somehow the trophy is magically changed. So most people aren't willing to even go that direction, and we know that. I'm kind of preaching to the choir here. But it doesn't seem that anyone can really get it right, which doesn't make any sense. Let's listen to this here. Let's see how the boxer remembers the college football pose.
I'm going to strike a pose for the Heisman Trophy thing, Let's get it.
Go get it.
Oh, here we go.
Take over, baby.
With Lopez and his father in there's the Heisman pose, and with Bernardo in there, it reminds me of the family connection of this sport.
All right, so there you have it. We got the leg raised, just like all the other Heisman Trophy winners who try and do the pose, and the ex-president, Obama. There's actually other images of him doing the pose with his leg lifted up. I mean, that was the trophy. So please vote. There'll be more videos coming. I've had like 3 or 4 videos in mind for the last few days that I wanted to make. There's a really interesting one with the new TV show spun off from an old movie. And as typical Mandela Effect fashion would have it, she learned about her role with a non-existent quote from the movie. So stay tuned for that. We'll be having that coming. Hope everyone's doing well. Please comment down below and please vote. I'll talk to everyone soon. Go create the reality that you want.